Okay, that was two more in a row from Hot Metal, and that was Jurij just informed me off air. He's corrected me on a little story about how that one was written. I thought it was all about a guy slipping on a landmine from, and he lost his eyes and his legs from the First World War, but apparently it wasn't from the First World War. It was from the Vietnam War, did you say?
Yeah, you guys see the helicopters.
Right.
In the beginning of the...
Okay, yeah. Okay.
So this was one from Metallica and...
Yeah, one from Metallica all about the Vietnam War. So now I feel stupid. Yeah, this is Jurij getting his revenge for the humiliation of the rock quiz, right? Go on, embarrass me, go on.
The song was dedicated to Bon Scott. It past 28 years since he's dead.
Oh, you mean Suicide Solution?
If you have a cup in your hand, lift it up. For Bon, you know?
About glass, is that right?
This music is quite evil. Pete, once you told me that I shouldn't socialize too much with Asian guys because they consider rock music evil. My opinion is rock music is evil, isn't it?
It is evil, but it's also truth.
Unfortunately, it
and
is.
People who don't understand truth can off. So, no, don't worry, nobody heard that. I wanted to swear word for this is something that I've taught my previous two crews of my last show, okay? If you want to swear, you turn the microphone off like this. Hey! Asians! Ah! There you go. So when you listen to this back, it will be quite fun. Anyway, so anyone who doesn't really understand rock music, well, yeah, you stick to one of your gangster rapping. If that's not evil, I don't know what is. Anyway, what are we going to do next?
Is it quiz?
It's the final rock quiz. I'm expecting, well, at least half of them right. So, I thought of these last night about midnight, so because I was totally running out of questions. I thought to myself, every time I do this rock quiz, right, all through the week, thinking, right, I've got 7 days to think of a new rock quiz, and all these questions which I'm hoping he's going to get right, because he hasn't got over 6 yet. And I keep thinking, I must think of some questions which he will know the answers to, instead of, just feeling silly getting less than 5. So, I'm doing my best, but apparently my best ain't good enough. So, let's see how we do on these ones. Are you ready?
Ready.
Okay. Going Mobile, Beyond Blue Eyes and Baba O'Reilly are 3 songs from which album? It's from the Hangman, yeah. No, who's next? In 1991, American grunge rock act Pantera did a cover of which classic Black Sabbath song? I can't think of the album offhand.
Pantera,
yeah, I have told you this once before, but that was off air a month ago.
Was it Children of the Corn?
No, it was Planet Caravan. Shame, I thought you'd know that one. If you're feeling down, depressed and lonely, I know a place where we can go. Opening lyrics to which I am Maiden's song.
It's too classic. I know it. 22 Acacia Avenue.
And if you didn't know that one, I would personally shoot you in the head myself. Right, I'll be very impressed if you actually know this one. Which Nickelback song was featured in the Spider-Man film of 2002? Sung by Chuck Kroger and Josie Scott. Josie Scott is part of Nickelback, but was it the Rockstar? No, it was called Hero. Don't worry, I'm not disappointed with that one. I mean, I haven't even seen the film Spider-Man. I think it's overrated. I just thought I'd mention it because I like Nickelback. Right, yes. Perry Mason, I Just Want You and See You on the Other Side are songs available from which Ozzy Osbourne album?
No More Tears.
No, it's Osmosis. The instrumental song on Megadeth's 2001 album The World Needs a Hero is called what? Silent Scorn. You're not all that up to date with Megadeth stuff, are you? Classic stuff, you know, but the last 10 years, you know. Passion's Killing Floor was featured in which recent oh god, let me try that again, I'm getting Passion's Killing Floor was featured in the recent remake of Transformers, released last year. But which gothic rock act from Finland wrote the song? You heard him earlier. Finland. Think about it. Finland.
No, I don't know.
Smells Like Teen Spirit, In Bloom and Come As You Are available on which Nirvana album?
Never mind. Yeah. You can say my mind is not working properly.
It never does. The last song Ozzy Osbourne wrote with Geezer Butler, Tony Iommi and Bill Ward. Be very careful because that is a trick question. The last song Ozzy Osbourne wrote with Geezer Butler, Tony Iommi and Bill Ward. No. Selling My Soul from the 1998 Reunion album. Right, final question before your final song. The DL Years features a bonus disc with live tracks featured recorded from which concert in 1981? From which venue, I should say. Before I answer that, I'll read that again because that was a lot of crap. The DL Years features a bonus disc with live tracks recorded from which concert in 1981? Where was it filmed? Where was it recorded?
It was recorded in London.
Right there, there's a lot of venues.
Hammersmith Oldham.
Very good. Alright, final score 3. Never mind. Okay then, right. Do you want to say something about your final choice for today?
I've chosen Simple Destruction as a classic Megadeth.
Yeah. And I do believe something is going to happen for us tomorrow. What is that?
We are heading for Brixton Academy.
Yep. And?
Shoot Megadeth.
Very good. And I'm hoping that it's going to be a very good show because I don't know about you. Have you seen them before?
Yeah, I saw Megadeth before. I saw Megadeth before.
Right. And when was the first time you saw them?
It was many years ago. I saw them in 88 in Milan, Italy.
During the So Far So What So Good tour? Yeah, okay.
The second time was in October 1990 in Munich, in Germany.
For the Rust in Peace tour, right?
Tour, yeah.
Okay, so you saw them play live with, what was his name on guitar? Jeff Young.
Exactly.
And who was the drummer? Chad Baker, I think, yeah, okay. And you also saw them play live with
Nick Manza and Marty Friedman.
Fantastic. Right, okay. Did you see him again?
Then I saw them in 1995 in Bologna, Italy. But the concert
For the Hidden Treasures.
his sounding very was but we met the band personally after the show.
Did you?
Yeah, I shook the hand to.
Right, I'm jealous now. I'm officially upset. Right, okay.
My mate had the passes.
Okay, wicked. Excellent. Was that the last time you saw him then?
And I saw them once again not too long ago in Bologna, Italy. Again, but it was an open air. It was 2005. Yeah.
Really? Oh, so that's a gigantic tour then with Glenn Drover, he's not in the band anymore, as I mentioned last week. He's left the band to spend more time with his family. And one of the few guitarists that Dave Mustaine didn't actually fire. Anyway, I'd just like to say something about Mr. Mustaine, who I'm going to see tomorrow night. I'm really am glad that after he broke his arm, he decided to, relearn the guitar, reform Megadeth, and do what he's done. And I got into Megadeth actually in 2001, just after the release of The World Needs a Hero. And as I opened up the inlay card, because all these albums were sort of lent to me by a friend from my previous workplace, and I looked down to see all the tour dates of, the world tour of
Megadeth?
The System of Fail, not System of Fail, sorry, the last album. And it was the week after the tour had finished, which actually finished in Britain. I was incredibly upset because I thought to myself, my God, I've heard all these albums from this band who's been around since 1984, and, I've just heard the last album from 2001. I want to see them, and then what happens? The tour had already finished. I was totally upset. And then, of course, when the System of Fail come out, I thought, great, a chance for me to see them. I missed my chance, didn't I? Again, I was upset. Now, with the current tour in place, I've just heard on Planet Rock this week that Megadeth once again wrap up in England. This is their final tour night tomorrow night, and we're gonna see them.
Exactly.
Yeah!
I would like to salute to my friends who are going to see them in Italy in the beginning of March.
Yeah.
Pordenone.
Oh, we can. Okay. So, you and me are going to see Megadeth tomorrow. This is something I've been looking forward to for 7 years. And, tomorrow night I can actually, I can bet you on next week's show, next Saturday, I will actually be boasting about being an official Megadeth fan. Because you're not really a fan until you see the band live. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
We'll have a beer in local pub next to the academy.
Oh yes, definitely. So, by the way, I have no idea who actually supported them, so apologies to the band, but I only care about Megadeth. I'm sorry. So, Megadeth, good luck tomorrow, and I look forward to the next album release and the next tour. Thank you very much, Dave Mustaine, for still being around. You're brilliant. Okay, Jurij.
Cheers to them. And the next thing is to listen to that classic.